gentlemen, thank you for joining us for the inauguration of the 75th Governor of Virginia and the 2026 Inaugural Parade. I'm your parade announcer, a born and raised Virginian, Andrew Friedman, 12 on your side, morning meteorologist here in Central Virginia. The good news here is the rain is over, so if you have a poncho on, feel free to just rip it off and stick it in your pocket, and if we're lucky, the sun will come out soon. Today's parade is an impressive display of the talent and beauty from every corner of the Commonwealth of Virginia, and a celebration of the theme of this year's inauguration, United for Virginia's Future. We are starting the 2026 inaugural parade with the Virginia National Guard. Composed of both the Army National Guard and the Air National Guard, this is a dedicated team of citizen soldiers and airmen who serve both our Commonwealth and our nation. The Virginia Guard entrusted with a dual mission to provide a combat reserve for the U.S. Army and U.S. Air Force to support national defense and a state mission that answers the call of the governor to defend the Commonwealth. These Virginians train year-round to stay ready, blending specialized skills from civilian careers into uniformed services. Virginia's citizen soldier heritage traces back to the earliest colonial militia tradition, with roots in Jamestown and service to the country in 1607. And they went faster than I thought they would. But Brigadier General Charles Martin Jr. and Command Sergeant Major Timothy Hawley, the Virginia Army National Guard Command Team, they are leading a marching formation of soldiers and airmen and a joint color guard representing the Virginia Army and Air National Guard and Virginia Defense Force. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Virginia Military Institute Corps of Cadets. Founded in 1839, VMI, located in Lexington, about 2.5 hours west of Richmond in the beautiful Shenandoah Valley, is the nation's first state-supported military college. The Corps of Cadets is nearly 1,500 strong. And I should mention they are by far the largest part of our parade. Don't worry, everybody else won't be this large. The Corps of Cadets is nearly 1,500 strong, 9 rifle companies, the Regimental Band Company, and according to the U.S. News and World Report, VMI ranked 4th among public liberal arts colleges in the entire country. On average, more than 50% of each graduating class pursues commissions into the armed forces. And if you're ever announcing a parade in the future, make sure you get out of their way, because these guys are really giving me the business. The Governor of Virginia serves as the Corps Commander-in-Chief. Governor Spanberger, you have a better view than I do. How many more are coming down the pike here? I think they're wrapping around the governor's spot here so they can get on a few times. We'll just do it again for the guys who didn't hear at the back here, the ladies and women following at the end. Let's hear it for the Virginia Military Institute Corps of Cadets. And now, Virginia Women's Institute of Leadership at Mary Baldwin University. VWIL is a successful 30-year public-private partnership. VWIL is the nation's only all-female Corps of Cadets, integrating academics, fitness, leadership development, ethics, and military training. VWIL boasts 55% of their graduates commissioned as officers in every branch of the U.S. Armed Forces. Cadets live by the values of truth, duty, and honor. Representing Mary Baldwin University in Stanton, please welcome the Virginia Women's Institute for Leadership and Mary Baldwin University Marching Band. The Commandant of Cadets, retired Air Force Brigadier General Teresa Jurek, and the VWIL Corps of Cadets are honored to salute you, Governor Spanberger, the new commander of the Virginia Corps of Cadets. Part of any annual visit to the Colonial Williamsburg, it's the Fife and Drum Corps. So why do these musicians wear red coats with blue facings? It's to distinguish them from the combatants and make it easier for their commanding officers to find them, just as Colonial Williamsburg fife and drums do today. In the colonial era, military field music served as a communication system that ordered the soldiers' day and sent vital communications through the chaos of battle. Today, this group is composed of high school-age children who began their education in music, drill, and history as early as 10 years old. Let's hear it for the Continental Army during the American Revolution, the field musicians of the Fife and Drum Corps. Next. Led by our honor guard to present colors in celebration of today's inauguration, we have members of the Virginia Professional Firefighters. With 67 local unions, the Virginia Professional Firefighters boasts more than 10,000 members. Here with us today are career professional firefighters from across the Commonwealth. And let's hear it for your region here, Northern Virginia, Hampton Roads, the greater Richmond area, the Roanoke region, and the Shenandoah Valley. These professional firefighters are dedicated to serving their communities. The Honor Guard will now present colors in celebration of today's inaugural events. And now let's hear it for VAPBA, a nonprofit organization representing nearly 11,000 law enforcement professionals across the Commonwealth. It's the active law enforcement officers from the Virginia Police Benevolent Association. They serve as a unified voice of Virginia's law enforcement officers. We're joined today by law enforcement officers who protect communities across the Commonwealth, including the James City County Police Department, Fairfax County Police Department, Norfolk Police Department, Fairfax County Sheriff's Office, Alexandria Police Department, Virginia Department of Juvenile Justice, and Virginia State Police. The active law enforcement officers from the Virginia Police Benevolent Association. Oh, this is a good one. This is a group that I've been proud to listen to and to cheer for over the years. Ladies and gentlemen, representing Governor Spanberger's, Governor Gilmore's, and my daughter's alma mater in Henrico County, the J.R. Tucker High School Marching Tigers. Supported by staff members Michael Williams, Sadie Wirt, Lily Morris, Bryce Harden, and Lauren Jones. Today, the Marching Tigers celebrate their pride in one of their distinguished alumni, Governor Spanbergers, and share their Tiger spirit. Go Tigers! Now we're joined by the Commonwealth's largest and longest-serving education union, the Virginia Education Association. Members work every day in our public schools as classroom teachers, paraprofessionals, bus drivers, cafeteria workers, administrators, technology specialists, and much more. These educators have devoted their careers to Virginia's next generation. The VEA members look forward to working with Governor Spanberger to make sure Virginia's schools stay the best in the country. Are you ready? The reigning CIAA National Step Champions, Virginia State University's National Pan-Hellenic Council All-Star Step Team. This elite team features members of the Divine Nine fraternities and sororities at VSU, expressing themselves and their culture through the art of stepping. Known for their powerful performances, these step performance entertainers embody precision, rhythm, passion, and power to deliver high-energy performances. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for the VSU National Pan-Hellenic Council All-Star Step Team. And coming up next, a huge round of applause for the Girl Scouts of the Commonwealth of Virginia. The girls participating in this year's inaugural parade hail from multiple councils and many troops across the Commonwealth. The Girl Scouts' mission is to develop girls of courage, confidence, and character that make the world a better place. These girls are change makers who will become future leaders of their communities, maybe even serving as a future governor of Virginia. Governor Spanberger, quick question. How many boxes of Thin Mints can we put you down for? Time now to celebrate the Commonwealth's world-class universities and top-notch athletic programs from every corner of Virginia. Let's hear it for the mascots from Virginia's public universities. Can I hear it for Captain Chris from Christopher Newport University? The James Madison University Duke Dog. Let's hear it for Elwood from Longwood University. Oh, snap. Old Dominion University's Big Blue. Radford University's Highlander. Next is the William and Mary Griffin. And although the governor and her husband have love for all of the mascots, just like me, I think they have a soft spot in their heart for the University of Virginia Caveman. The University of Mary Washington Sammy D. Eagle. VCU's Rodney the Ram. Virginia Military Institute's Mo the Kangaroo. And the Virginia State University Trojan. Was Norfolk State in there too? Yeah! Oh my goodness. First of all, never correct me unless I'm wrong, which happens. Can we hear it for the Norfolk State University? Oh, the Norfolk University Spartan! We got a tough crowd behind me. Don't get me on this pronunciation. I've been practicing all week on this one. Now, please join me in welcoming the Washington Sarichung Korean Traditional Music Institute and Hassan Korean School Chumaru Dance Team. These educational and artistic organizations educate people on Korean traditional music. The traditional Korean dance team's performers, ranging from 1st to 9th grade, are passionate about exploring the Korean language and dedicated to preserving Korean heritage. These students are here to perform the Buchechun fan dance, one of Korea's most iconic traditional art forms. Through the graceful movement of vibrant fans, this performance will create the imagery of blooming flowers and rolling waves. aerospace team. And now join me in welcoming park managers, visitor experience specialists, park rangers, and additional staff from Virginia State Parks. With us today in dress uniform, we have representatives from more than a dozen state parks across the Commonwealth. From Appomattox to Westmoreland, Virginia's many state parks offer more than 700 miles of trails and convenient access to Virginia's major waterways. Beaches, picnic shelters, lodges, meeting facilities, festivals, concerts, nature programs, cultural happenings, the list goes on. Ladies and gentlemen, I've been told that Governor Spanberger, if you mention her name when you make your next reservation at a cabin, you will get a 0% discount at Virginia State Parks. Everyone join me in celebrating Virginia's beautiful public lands and the Virginians who help us enjoy them. Get ready, ladies and gentlemen, and let's get a huge round of applause for the Richmond Public Schools All-City Marching Band. I believe that was word up, ladies and gentlemen. We know what the word is. This band unites students from all the RPS high schools: John Marshall, Huguenot, Thomas Jefferson, Armstrong, and the Richmond High School for the Arts. The band directors Dominic Reynolds, Nat Boyd, Norman Cottrell, Evan Hines, and Andrew Miles. This ensemble has performed in parades throughout Richmond, Hampton Roads, Petersburg, and the surrounding areas. Their hard work, dedication, and unity represents the spirit of Richmond Public Schools. Let's hear it for the Richmond All-City Marching Band! I was told to have a little fun. So instead of just announcing NASA, let's do an old-fashioned blast-off countdown. We're counting down, let's do it from 5 together. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, blast off! Here comes NASA. NASA explores the unknown in air and space, innovates for the benefit of humanity, and inspires the world through discovery. Marching today are the dedicated employees and interns. Where are the interns at? At NASA's Langley Research Center, will trailblazing research in aerospace technology development have shaped the future of flight, space exploration, and science for more than 100 years. This year marks a historic milestone as NASA prepares for the launch of Artemis II, the first mission in more than 50 years to carry a crew of 4 astronauts around the moon, building the foundation for the first crewed missions to Mars. Ladies and gentlemen, from Wallops Island and Langley's facilities, let's hear it for NASA! Ladies and gentlemen, the Cultural Center of India, Bollywood dancers! Now I know the music started, but I think we're going to have you perform once you get stopped in the middle. So just a quick note here, we will get a stationary performance in a moment. The Cultural Center of India is a non-profit organization dedicated to preserving India's rich heritage while promoting unity through community service, arts, and cultural events. This group, led by CCI board member and cultural chair Vandy Shokla, proudly represents the vibrant Indian American community of Virginia. Featuring colorful traditional attire, music, and dances from across India, this group celebrates diversity and cultural pride. Their presence reflects the spirit of inclusion, service, and togetherness that strengthens the Commonwealth of Virginia. Are we going to try a 1-minute performance or no? You want to see a performance? I think we'd have to re-rack the audio for that to happen. Those of you in the dance, look at me over here. Do you want to do it or are we moving on? I don't know if they can hear me. All right, now let's go.
आजा आजा जिंद शामी आने के तले आजा जरी वाले नीले आसमाने के तले आजा आजा जिंद शामी आने के तले आजा जरी वाले नीले आसमाने के तले
Ladies and gentlemen, a huge Virginia is for Lovers round of applause for the Virginia Tourism Corporation. One of the most iconic and recognizable travel brands in the world, since its launch in 1969, has been a beloved symbol of Virginia's welcoming character and enduring appeal. The Virginia Tourism Corporation promotes the Commonwealth as a premier travel destination by showcasing all there is to love in a Virginia vacation. Visitor spending fuels local economies, supports jobs, and helps strengthen communities across Virginia, uniting us for a bright and prosperous future. Let's give a huge inauguration round of applause for the Virginia Tourism Corporation. Just curious, which weatherman that is currently announcing this told you the sun was going to come out? I think it was me. Now from Southwest Virginia, the Crooked Roads Marching String Band. Tony, they're trying to get a picture of you over here. The Crooked Road, Virginia's heritage music trail, winds over 300 miles through the hills of Southwest Virginia. This musical road trip showcases the state's historic ties to country and bluegrass music, by connecting 10 major venues and more than 40 affiliated jam sessions, festivals, and square dances. The Crooked Road is home to hundreds of old-time and bluegrass musicians. Right now, we're looking at just a small portion of the talent from the Crooked Roads Marching String Band. Let's get moving. Come on. Don't be shy. Governor Spanberger and her husband want to catch the end of the UVA basketball game, so let's speed it up a little. Next, let's hear it for the All Dulles Area Muslim Society Scouts. Adams Scouts are young Virginians from multiple Scouting America and Girl Scouts troops. The Adams Center's several hundred Muslim American Scouts focus on duty to God and country through faith, service, and civic engagement. These Scouts will now be reciting the Scouting America Oath and the Girl Scouts Promise.
Governor Abigail Spanberger, Lieutenant Governor and Attorney General J. Jones. 2. Scout oath. On my honor, on my back.
Let's hear it, ladies and gentlemen, for the All Dulles Area Muslim Society Scouts. Bringing together LGBTQ people, organizations, and allies across the Commonwealth to celebrate Virginia's LGBTQ community, we have Diversity Richmond and Virginia Pride. Celebrating the theme, We Belong Here, building a stronger LGBTQ community, these organizations work to affirm that LGBTQ Virginians are a vibrant thread in the fabric of this Commonwealth and build a stronger, more inclusive Virginia for us all. Ladies and gentlemen, a huge round of applause for Diversity Richmond and Virginia Pride. Only 4 more groups are left. Only 4 more groups are left. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Expo Mundo USA and the Democratic Latino Organization of Virginia. Cultural platform dedicated to celebrating and preserving the rich folkloric traditions of Latin America and the world. Parade participants are proudly showcasing cultural diversity through traditional attire, music, and artistic representation from different countries united in one international celebration. The organization promotes cultural pride, unity, and the beauty of our shared heritage, symbolizing the idea of breaking borders through folklore. Let's give it up for Central Virginia's premier adaptive sports club, Sportable! One of Central Virginia's premier adaptive sports clubs, they make sports, recreation, health, and wellness accessible and inclusive for individuals with physical disabilities, visual impairments, and those requiring physical accommodations. Sportable offers more than 20 different adaptive programs, ranging from wheelchair sports to cycling, archery, rock climbing, and many more. Sportable showcasing some of the various adaptive equipment utilized in programming, represented by our staff and athletes. And a personal note, do not challenge a Sportable athlete to a pickleball match. Trust me on this. Let's give a huge round of applause for Sportable! And now let's welcome students plus 2 horses from Virginia 4-H. 4-H is America's largest youth development organization, empowering nearly 6 million young people with the life skills they need to be beyond ready. Virginia is home to more than 200,000 4-H youth between the ages of 5 and 19. Who participate in more than 200 project areas focused on the pillars of agriculture, civic engagement, healthy living, and STEM. Representing Virginia's 4-H today are youth leaders from the Virginia 4-H Cabinet, Virginia 4-H Horse Ambassadors, Virginia 4-H Livestock Ambassadors, and not mentioned on my script, but I think most important, the lady with the bucket behind the horses. Let's go! Let's hear it for Virginia 4-H. Joining us now, students from Virginia's Career and Technical Student Organizations. These student-led groups support students in developing leadership, technical, and career-ready skills through competitions, conferences, and community service. Represented in this group today are Virginia's associations of DECA, Future Business Leaders of America, Family, Career, and Community Leaders of America, HOSA, Future Health Professional, Skills USA, the Technology Student Association, and Virginia FFA officers. Together, career and technical student organizations connect classroom learning to real-world careers while building teamwork, professionalism, and leadership. A huge round of applause for Virginia's career and technical student organizations. And are you ready to close out the parade? A quick personal note, Governor Spanberger, thank you so much for inviting me to be here today. Again, my name is Andrew Frieden. I was born in Virginia, raised in Virginia, never thought that I'd get an opportunity like this. I really appreciate it. Closing out the 2026 inaugural parade, we have the Spartan Legion Marching Band from Norfolk State University. Behold the green and gold. This award-winning performance group has performed for Barack Obama, Missy Elliott, Pharrell Williams, and let's add Governor Abigail Spanberger. Performing one of the governor's favorites, We Are Family! This has been your 2026 inaugural parade to celebrate the inauguration of the 75th Governor of Virginia, Abigail Spanberger. Thank you for being here today. Please get home safely and come back tomorrow when the Governor and First Gentleman welcome Virginians to the Executive Mansion from 2 to 4. Let's give a huge round of applause for everybody here and the entire Commonwealth of Virginia!